Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Knife Chats with Tobias. Okay, this first showed up on Kitty's Corner, and it was specifically for William's Knife Life. He was talking about setting up his SE3 for scout carry, and I recalled kind of fiddling around with the plastic sheet that comes with the Izula, and set that up for scout carry. But I did run into the same issue that Williams ran into, and that all four holes do not line up. I was able to get two screws to line up. But if you can tell, well, at least with this one, this is the Izula again. He has an SE3. And when I did this with the Izula, if you see the way the blade is laying there and everything, when you turn it over, it is very much almost at a 90-degree angle there. Now, I could have gone with the other hole, and it would have dropped it down a little bit more. So with this hole, it is almost at a 90-degree angle. But with the SE3, I just watched Williams' video on it. The cant is much more problematic than what you see here. So the knife is actually dangling like so. So it definitely would not work with the SE3, but it sort of works with the Izula. And I say sort of because there's still a problem with it, especially because I have the micarta handles attached to it. It might work better without the micarta handle. But once you put this through the belt, and this is just a, basically a GI issue belt for the pants, not for the web gear, and you slide it through there, you notice the belt is not the same size as the clip here. And when you slide it through, you definitely have the knife drooping a bunch, because there's no 2 points of contact, and because the handle is just too much heavier than the blade, so it's going to droop like that, which basically is the same issue that William was having. So while this at first glance looked like it would work, it really doesn't work as well as it should. What you really need is something that would be more form-fitting to the belt, and something that would run a longer length of the belt, so that more than one point of contact is holding the essentially the scabbard in place. Now, I do have the Molle compatible sheath, and that I can pass through my belt like so. I can actually get this one through too, but not as easily. And when I put this on here now, it will hang straight, and it'll actually fit around all right, and you see that it will end up popping out, but you have this top part of the sheath holding it in place. If I were to put it back here, I would still have the same issue with it kind of drooping down. So with the Molle sheath, it does more or less work, and it keeps the knife pretty much straight and workable, but again, not ideal. So even with the Izula, it is pretty difficult to scout carry it on a sheath or on a belt using the sheaths and scabbards that are available to ESEE. Perhaps someone will come up with something that works a little bit better, or probably somebody already has. But I just wanted to put that out there so that people are aware that it's not as easy as you think to get something to scout carry on a belt. Even something as small as the ESEE here. Now, like I mentioned in the video on Kitty's Corner, I don't really carry the Izula scout carry. I do have this sheath. You can see how much it's been used, very little. Typically, this is something I carry around the neck. Could you carry the ESEE around the neck? I suppose you could. You could carry any knife around the neck, and it does have a nice clip-in sheath. But if what you're looking for is something that you can carry scout-wise, it's going to be interesting. I'm keen now to see how well the solution that William works in the long run. He has it in place now. He's going to test it out. Go over there, check out his channel. I'll link over to what he has done so far. And, well, we'll see how this goes as we go back and forth on Izula versus ESEE and trying to scout carry it. Any case, hope you enjoyed this, and talk to you again soon with something more typical of what I have on the channel. Let me take just a second to thank you once again for dropping by and spending a few minutes here at Knife Chats with Tobias. I really do appreciate it, and I do appreciate any comments that you leave. So please remember to give me that thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you'll know when the next episode is up and running. Thanks again for dropping by. Really do appreciate your time here.